Beloved star, welcome to Immortal Starlight Pod, episode 41. And this, the earth and the stars of our ascension. And this is part of the series I've been making in the pod of pods that focus on the shamanic aspects of our ascension and of the role of the shamanic ways for our ascension that can bring some especially unique and beautiful gifts to us. And in this one, I would love to speak about a phenomenon that I notice so strongly in my own experience. And I'm in a whole nother wave of it right now. So this is the Earth stars dynamic, which I find a very, very dramatic and noticeable part of my own ascension and return. And in the silver wheel, it's spoken of so beautifully. The whole adventure of the silver wheel ignites by acknowledging there are those of us who have loved the earth for aeons, for lifetimes, since the beginning, if you like, who are incarnating here again, all over again for the dawn. And that with our awakening, as we awaken, as we remember with the earth, as our memories stir of walking the earth in quite another way, ancient skills and gifts, abilities awaken and open within us. The far time capsules, pods, if you like, of ancient memory of lifetimes upon the earth. And we may remember ways that are really very native to earth, natural to earth, harmonic ways of balance here, of wisdom, of walking in peace, of walking well with one another and with the realms of earth and of life. And with this, there is the sense also of remembering the lost temples. And Silver Wheel speaks of this at the beginning. I love this part, the way that through us, the lost temples of which we have long been guardians, stir once more, begin to move through us and be reinstated, return for the dawn, but as never before. And this is the other part of this beautiful story, which is that it is the light from the stars that is awakening these ancient memories at this time. It is the light from the stars through our own sun star, through our own beautiful sun, that we receive the frequencies of the dawn, of the greater celestial and cosmic dawn that is being transmitted through our sun star, through our solar system, through our galaxy beyond, through star worlds that are in harmonic alignment with Earth now, in the greater cycles of cosmic and galactic light, and that are inflowing these codes, this light, this wisdom from the stars beyond, and ultimately from beyond, through our galactic center, from universes of light beyond, all the way to source, to the levels of angelic and archangelic creation, pure source light, God, goddess, spirit, that mystery that dwells beyond, in a great new wave pulse of these cosmic light codes belonging to the greater cycles of divine creation. And that it is these lights flowing through that are coming in through our sun star and awakening the spheres of ancient earth memory, gifts, skills, abilities, the lost temples of aeons and eras before, and lifetimes even not human, as also as plant, as stone, as animal, as these other embodied ways of knowing and feeling and experiencing earth, other types of consciousness with which we have experienced this earthen vitality and way here. And so there is a double quality to our ascension, and I find I go between the two quite a lot and quite dramatically in many ways. It does seem that the wave pulse of my own ascension and return carries me into phases where I feel very, very earthy, and there's a longing for earth that is so deep in my bones. And all longing for starlight or to be out there kind of goes from me. It's as though it is the profoundest longing to immerse in ever deeper layers of all that earth is known to be within me, and a love that is so profound for this planet. And that the great need of my ascension and my return is to descend, if you like, and to move through those layers and to unlock ever deeper spheres of my own primal vitality, wild freedom, life force that vibrates with that elemental intensity of life upon earth, and with ever deeper spheres of a very grounded knowing and wisdom, wise ways here, ways of dwelling in balance, ways of dwelling in harmony. And with that, there is another kind of phase where the predominant trajectory of my consciousness seems to literally go out to the stars and the realms of light beyond. And what I understand is a bit like the yin yang, these two pulses and phases are so interconnected as one. It's as though as that earth self completes into her furthest light, I find the immortal starlight of that deepest beyond, of that source light self all over again at a new and deeper layer of integration with my earth self, my earthen self, and ancient memories. And when that completes, I'm carried all the way again into the furthest realms of my soul star beyond, into my celestial and solar light, into stellar existences. And in a way, it's as though there can be months that are overall characterized by one or the other. And at the same time, within those phases, I do experience wave pulses back and forth, and the ever deepening interwovenness of both within every moment. And yet there do seem to be characteristic phases where the overall longing or the overall attention within my being is lit by one or the other. And part of the joy of ascension has been to trust, to learn to trust that vacillation and that movement that is part of this deep alchemy of return. And so, and this is so honored by our shamanic practices that have belonged to us since before and before and before, of treading those pathways of both, as they say, the lower world, of that travel into the earth and the power, the energy that there dwells, and then also into the realms, the celestial realms of the upper world, into the stars beyond. And that in our ascension, though, there is this exquisite understanding that our own starlight, our own celestial source light, is cascading in as never before, pristine new cosmic frequencies that are especially igniting the highest dimensional spheres of our earth wisdom that we carry coded within ourselves. So the part of our earth wisdom that most vibrates with that energy of purest love, that highest wisdom of earth that we embody within our soul stream and carry within our cells and our cellular bodies. And so I think for many it's paradoxical. We get more and more cosmic and more simple and earthen all at once. And often within the expression of life, what I notice is that the more out there, as it were, one becomes, where you start feeling really like you're remembering and feeling the frequency of lifetimes and existences that are so beyond this plane in which one dwells in that purest light, highest vibrational frequencies of the immortal starlight, creating at quantum and dimensional levels that are just beyond any technology we could imagine. And that synchronizes us paradoxically with the simplest earthen elemental existence here on this plane, that it distills one to longing for the simplest, most natural existence, fabrics of silk, of wool, of cotton, of the purest foods, of the simplest earthen, organic, if you like, realities. And that as we go further into those spheres, we are ever clearer for this far out, way beyond earth connection of purest immortal starlight, of the miracle of that divine source, God, goddess, source connection, howsoever you call and know that, the most transcendent of of aspects of who we are, dwelling within that quantum source light and those fields of light realities. So this relationship is so particularly exquisite at this hour of the dawn, and I would just love to affirm, to follow your yearning, or your yen, as they say, I think in the olden English, your yen, to be where you need to be, to trust the intelligence of your soul in the dynamic of the earth and the stars that you are called to. And at the moment I'm in a very earthen phase, but it's reaching that tipping point as I've been in a big purification cycle through what I eat and what I, especially things I use on my body. Got hold of some beautiful camellia oil that I've been using just for my skin, for my face, just pure camellia oil from this beautiful company at Fushi that does it just in a really, really lovely, simple way. So that just these kind of simple evolutions, earthen evolutions, that it's been my choice, my sovereign choice, to move very gently and gradually with, not in a spirit of judgment and puritanism, because I think that energy, even when it does things that look very virtuous or good, is actually injurious in my view, and that actually moving with a spirit of wholeness and compassion and love in our choices as we evolve our lives back into a harmonic and beautiful earthen expression, that the way of that movement is done, with grace and with wholeness, a spirit of wholeness and joy in life that is not lost. And so that these evolutions, I've been through a very earthen cycle of that in various areas, and with that I can feel I'm reaching that tipping point, if you like, if you had the earth as the yin, as that black part of the yin yang, I'm reaching now that crescendo point of passing through into that immortal starlight again. I can feel I'm about to whoosh through, as it were, into the light once more, into the pure light, and receive from there. And I'm speaking about overlighting cycles and wave pulses rather than, of course, there is that trajectory into the interwovenness, the oneness of all. But certainly in my own passage, I feel that I have overlighting waves and movement. And perhaps it is always thus. Perhaps that is the way of earth and our natural and organic cycles of being upon this earth. I think in many ways it is. And yet the mystery of our ascension is such, I am fascinated to witness how we continue to evolve in our experience of this energy of earth and of stars. So enjoying, trusting your phase of movement and that anointing of one realm by another. So as those ancient time capsules of earth and of earthen knowing open within you, as you're called to them, and in the silver wheel then known as the moonstone orbs that get awoken by the incoming celestial and solar radiance, this inflowing from beyond, those moonstone orbs, far orbs stored within the earth of our ancient gifts and knowing, the light of the lost temples, as they are stirred and awoken, then this exquisite alchemy takes place within our being, this unlocking of all the treasures held within those moonstone orbs, those time capsules. And as they dance, they interfuse and alchemize with the energy of the now and the light inflowing from the stars of the future that is seeding through and through. In that magical alchemy, we get the expression of the next wave of our existence, of who we are here and now. And so, we become that interwoven light, ancient, future, present, this eternal now moment. Here we are, here we go, here we glow, here we are. Earthen, celestial, all of this, all of this. And so, may you enjoy your journey of earth and of stars, wheresoever that is for you right now. And if you feel guided to take up the drum, to take up the shamanic journeys of either realm, to deepen into your knowing of the realms of self, far out or far in the earth, to have the adventures, find out who you are, unlock the treasures of those worlds, and bring them back here and now for the dawn that we are. So much love, blessings of Elven Pod 41, and I so look forward to seeing you next time. Farewell for now.